anything else that could kill us.
Okay.
Investigation?
Yep.
Oh god. That's not
Are you taking a torch with you? Or do you have dark
Yeah,
vision
I would
or
prefer
anything?
to.
Okay.
I also have dark vision.
help.
So.
So yeah.
He's
So
got
what'd you roll?
I just got an 8.
8. Okay. I mean, you can definitely tell that like once you go about 100 or so feet in there, there's some signs of like, you know, now that you are looking for them, signs of like a family of bears being here. It doesn't look like they're in here very long, but you know, there's piles of scat, a couple of like small animal bones, not a lot of stuff in here.
Cool. I come back up and I say I'm gonna try to grab some more sleep. And I get back to my bedroll and head back to bed.
Okay. And so you're just gonna go and take over the watch at this point. All right. So both after about 40 minutes, he just comes back like arms up to the elbows, just in red, and he has these like just like 4 good piles of just like meat, and he's just like, yeah, do we have anything wood that we could give up to make a bit of fire? I can dry these out so we can use them for the track.
Do we have any food?
I'm asleep.
I mean, we could sacrifice a couple of these or something.
Yeah. Yeah, we can just sacrifice
We can go get more.
It's in the middle of the night.
He got a bonfire going, doesn't he?
He's got, it's like a middling fire, but like to dry these out, you're going to need more heat and for a longer sustained time than what this fire is going to be able to put out. It's kind of like one of those white man fires where it's big and shiny, but it's not going to give the slow, like intense heat that you're going to need for drying out these things and salting them and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say just.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys
Use
remove
those.
the first 2 on the edge there, and he.
So literally a whole tree.
Yeah. And so he like cuts some splits and divvies them out in the fire, makes a small pile, and stakes up these 4 mounds of meat, and kind of looks at you two and just like, every hour or so they don't burn, I'm gonna fuck this thing.
Ah.
And he just kind of like wanders off towards the horses and wraps up in his wolf furs, and you know, takes some snow on the ground and kind of wipes off his body and stuff like that, and just out. Okay, so everybody bedding down again?
Yeah.
Alright, so roll a perception check for me, Torin.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, 1.
1?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as far as you can tell,
Suddenly
as
struck deaf and blind.
far as you can tell, you don't hear anything. You see anything.
Okay.
The end of your watch is over. Who are you getting next?
I don't know. I've already had my long rest now at this point now, right? I could take the last one. Okay. I think I'll wake up, I think me, Silvus, or Mira were the only ones who can do it at this point. I'll take the last one.
Alright, so you post up your last one, make a perception check for me.
Please do better than me.
That's like a 20. 20? Okay.
15 plus 5, 20.
Okay. After about 2 hours on the watch, you take a moment and you look up from the fire, and you see a line of eyes just on the outside of this, like the fire, like as far as it can go.
Damn it.
They're not making any movement, they're not doing anything, but you just see a row of eyes, like
on the outside of these?
like basically out here, like on the very edge of what the fire can throw light to. You just see eyes reflecting from the woods.
I'm gonna wake everyone up. It's like that he feels
Okay.
I go over to everyone and start waking them all up.
Alright.
Did we get any of our hit points back? That
I'd say you, at this point, you would have gotten a long rest.
Yeah, we're at the end of it. We've
Yeah.
gotten a long rest now.
Okay. What time is it?
It's
Crest
like
8.
an hour before sunrise.
Gotcha. We're cresting 8 now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, it's gotta be like morning time.
It is like, if it wasn't so overcast, then it would be full, like, you know, sun would be up, but where it's kind of like that twilight period.
Okay. I'm gonna get everyone up and I'm gonna pull them off to the sides.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to the middle first. I'm gonna be like, Mira, Torin. Be like, you got eyes on the edge of the forest. We need to set up and get ready again. Each of you guys take a
Honestly,
side.
looking at the state of the bears, can we just be looking as far as we can. After we get everything set up, we keep someone posted, make sure they don't come any closer. They may not be looking for a fight, they may just be looking for the food.
Don't underestimate who's taking this thing. We're right.
Right.
How much of this you think we can draw off in time? There's 2 whole bears.
I hate to see it all go, but if you want to be sure that they leave us alone, it might be worth sacrificing the full pile.
No. I can make do with a very small portion of this. How much would you say this has made weeks worth?
I'd say from the 4 polar bears, they were very emaciated, but I'd say you got 4 more weeks of dried jerky.
Weeks.
For one person.
Okay. So a week for each of us.
Yeah. I mean, these were 200 some
This is
bears.
pulling 28 extra rations right here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take about 8 of them,
Okay.
and I'm gonna scoop them up. I'm gonna say if anybody else in the carriage ready and everything.
Yeah.
We're ready to leave. I can toss these in. You guys have seen what I do. Make this look like a heck of a lot more. I'll throw it behind us and we'll head up the path where we're going.
I don't know actually talking about, but okay.
Who said so? We're doing. We're heading up the path.
Which direction?
That'd probably be best right now. You may want to keep it ready in case stragglers decide that we're an easier fight than the rest of the pack.
What do you mean?
I mean, there's always the weaker ones in the pack. They're going to go for what's easier. Some of the alphas are going to go for that food first, and they're going to fight all the others.
Some of them will attack us.
I'm saying, well, I don't know for sure. I don't know how many are out there. How many did you see?
Maybe that's it.
I'd say you saw at least like 4 sets of eyes.
Okay. 4 sets of eyes. Here's what we'll do. I get the feeling these creatures aren't tameable. I get the feeling they don't care at all what.
They're desperate.
Yeah, they're desperate.
Most likely.
I take 4 and 4 and hand it to each of them, like 4 worth, and I hand it to you. Say you have the strongest arms. Once we start moving, first one of you throws a set behind us, the direction we're not going.
So if we're going that way.
If we're going this way, you throw it this way. After we see some of them go to that, some of them are going to get their food, and they're going to come after us, right? And then the second one of you throws it off the side, this direction. They go back down the mountain, we divert both sets of whatever, they can both have some food, it'll look like a lot more, we can make our space and start moving.
And we can, if nothing else, we can have both sitting in the back of the cart ready to shoot if need be.
Yep. Solid plan.
I'll have to put my burrow in the cart then. Unless one of you on the right.
You can't ride and shoot?
I'd feel a lot better about being able to just sit on the back. I can't promise I'd be able to line up a shot.
You brother, then we get enough to not need everything thing?
He's Dame. Sometimes.
You have control over him enough?
Aye.
Okay. This one with me.
Ready. So that's the plan. Load everything up. I think we should have enough room to get out of here very quickly without any hassle.
Yeah, especially
Okay.
the 2
I set up the horses in the cart and everything. I immediately said to that as soon as I know that's the plan.
And you're driving the cart.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that way you'll be driving the cart. I'll be inside with the burro ready to help out Kavoth, and then these guys are, I guess, like on the back of the cart with the meat and stuff, ready to lure them out. And
I was
I'm
gonna say,
kinda
there's
peeking out
enough
the back
room
of my
on the back for
cards.
3 people.
I'm gonna be ready to cast a cantrip on each one to make it look big, like a lot more than it is.
Okay. Alright, so you guys kind of get your plan ready, everybody's in position, Quoth's hanging off the back of the cart, Burrow's sitting in the back, kind of, it's cramped, but you know, you guys,
We're getting there.
you're getting there, and so you guys are ready to go,
Yep.
right? So you guys give the signal to Sylvis, he and starts going, you get a good trot going and start cresting around this turn, and as you do, you see just like off in the distance, just some slathering, like 4 or 5 dire wolves just so what do you do?
Waiting for the signal to throw.
Now be good. Throw yours now.
Hurt it!
And as soon as I see it go, I immediately throw a card up at it.
Strength and dex checks.
I'm just making a
Spell attack, that works.
the thing on it. Yeah. Meat toss.
12. My strength is +5. Do I get? It says 7 for saving throws. But so it's 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
My to hit would be 17, so I would assume I would hit it, and then I don't have to roll for the effect of it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, you see this like chunk of meat, and then you see this purple card just and land right on it. Roll.
Trying to make it appear like a lot more. Is a 10 plus my 4, which would be 14 out of 17.
And what did we say the success modifier that was? I think it was
17 or higher is a success, if you want to stick by the old stuff.
just
And I add plus 4 to it.
for the sake of it. I mean, it looks a decent bit bigger.
Yeah.
It's.
How about we just roll this as if it's just I make the roll and then you decide based on what I roll, as if it's another check.
Okay.
Right? An illusion check.
All right.
I make an illusion check, add my
Charisma modifier to it.
charisma modifier plus my proficiency, so
Sounds good.
plus 6 to it, and then you can decide whether I succeed or fail.
Okay.
Better?
Yeah.
Cool me.
All right. So I'd say in this case, it looks like a decent amount of food. You see 3 of the wolves just like rush in instantly, and then 2 of the other ones kind of like come there, and then they get nipped right in the legs as they're like all fighting in a big giant pile. You guys kind of like haul ass up the trail for a good bit, and then you look around and you see 2 more like slowly stalking up the trail, like at a decent trot.
Are they close enough for us to launch round 2 here?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's
Ready,
you.
Torn?
Alright.
Make a strength check and spell attack.
Would this be athletics?
I don't got athletics. Oh, I do. I do have athletics.
Well, yeah,
I'd
fair.
say you're just going for distance. He's just so whatever athletics or strength. I'll say.
Just go first. Alone.